Nani?
Bakit parang malinis yung kwarto? Ba't hindi mo shoot yung basurahan? Ano to?
Meron na akong tinapon bago mo sa akin ibigay ito eh. So, yeah.
So ano na? Ano to?
We'll be using that program. That's what me and Journal use. I'll give you a rundown. But like first, few things I want to mention because I believe there's like 9 for each of them except for the D20s.
Hindi, nakalimutan ko na yun. Kung ano yung mga numbers.
6-sided,
Ano
4-sided,
Ilan to?
20-sided.
20. Ito yung parating kasama.
D20, yeah.
D20.
Tapos ayan,
10.
yes.
10. Ito.
Mayroon akong sinulat dati.
Ito.
D4,
D4 to.
4-sided dice.
D4. 6.
6,
8.
D6, D8, yes. Alright.
4, 6, 8, 10.
First, I would like to ask if it's okay with you if I record these sessions of ours. Whenever me and Journal play, I always record them and upload them to YouTube. No reason, no one watches them anyway. I just record them and upload them so that, you know, they can be stored and remembered and stuff.
No problem.
And secondly is that it's better for games usually. Typically with tabletops it's like 3 or 4 hours, but me and Journal we play for 1.5 hours. 1 hour is too short, 2 hours is too long, so we decided 1.5 hours. Is that okay if if our sessions from now on are also 1.5 hours?
Okay.
We'll be done by 11:30, but if that's the case,
No problem.
alright, that's fine for me, because 1.5 hours always ensures we at least get to play 1 hour 15 minutes since he's usually late. Sometimes he's early and we get to play more than 2 hours because he wants to play longer and he's also
Baka
earlier.
next week pwede na kayo maglaro ni Kaloy kung wala na siyang ubo.
You think so? That'd be grand. I miss playing
Basta pag
with
wala
him.
na siyang ubo. O kaya, kahit wala na siyang ubo, mag-face mask pa rin kamo siya pag pupunta siya dito. Para safe lang.
Hey, maybe you and Journal become my players and then I'll have 2 players at last.
Baka ayaw ni Kaloy nakasama ako.
Don't worry about it. He's open-minded. There's no way. Alright, so this is map tool. This is what we use. If you don't want you don't want the text to be shown, you can just press Control and T. But yeah, this is the program that we use to play. Rather than using pen and paper, we just use technology now. If you look here, I'll explain who these 2 are later, but here's your character. If you go here and click, you can view their character sheet. I said you can view their oh shit, you don't have access to it yet. Hold on.
Ibig sabihin, nakakonect to dyan?
We're playing online and stuff.
Paano mo nakakonect?
This program allows you to connect.
Oh?
Yeah. A lot of people use this to play their stuff. I sometimes wish I could get a new laptop because this thing's so slow now. But it still kind of works. Alright, there we go. Now if you click at the character sheet, this thing will open. And you can see your stuff and stuff, like your stats and stuff. Yeah, note sheet is just for notes. You can write stuff in there, whatever the heck you want. You can also write in the character sheet, but you know, yeah. Alright, speaking of the character sheet, that's what I want us to do stuff with next. I want to characterize Tokyo a little more before we start the game. As tabletop role playing is a hobby that is mostly played with the mind and imagination. We call them theater of the mind.
Okay.
Some people are super rich and they do cosplays and they have like little figures and boards. But we don't have that. We have $0. So we just have to deal with our imagination.
Nice.
Hopefully
Okay.
my prose and my explanations as the GM is enough for you to get imaginations.
Okay.
Oh, this is something I always want to ask Gerald as well, but I guess I can ask you. Or maybe later, since it's a little too early for that. Yeah, I was going to ask how your imagination sees the world. Hard to explain, but like I usually see them as like, you know, yung cartoons like Phoenix Wright and JoJo. But I imagine maybe you see them
Differently.
yeah. Like when I say there is a tall person with blue hair, like what goes to your mind? How do they look like? To me, everything is anime.
Anime. Yeah.
But I imagine for you, they look more realistic. Alright, what else am I supposed to show here? Oh, right. Before we do the characterization, I wanted to show you this thing and this thing. So, these are a bunch of PDFs. They are the entire rule set for Open Legend. As you can see, there is a lot of rules. As the game master, I have to memorize all of them.
Grabe.
But
Ginawa mo yun or naka-ano na, pre-ano na?
there are some stuff I made on my own, but Open Legend is not made by me. But thanks to Open Legend's thingy, everyone who owns them is allowed to modify them however they wish.
Oh,
The game itself is also free. Usually,
modify mo lang.
yung mga games katulad ng Dungeons and Dragons, yun yung pinaka-popular na tabletop role-playing. Kailangan mo bilhin 3 books para malaro, tapos each book $20, 1,000 pesos. But this system is free, which is one of the reasons why we're playing it. But yeah, there's some rules here. In case you ever want to read them yourself, you can go to the website or you can read any of these. I shortened them so they make no sense, but I assure you they make a lot of sense. Com is just short for combat. This is rules for chases, and rules for wealth and equipment. Yeah, we just shortened them down kasi nga gusto namin maliliit lang sila dito sa mga tabs para madaming maka-open at once. Alright, so let's go to characterization. I can go to that part now, right? Tutorial for new mechanics, usage of technology, explain how to use, creation of perks and flaws. Yeah, madali lang, simple lang naman gamitan yung map tool.
Hindi mo napapagod.
It's just using, this is normal for me. Just using your mouse and stuff mostly. Every now and then, maybe, kailangan mo magpalit ng map. If that shows, I'll tell you when and where to go. Like, go to combat zone, go to info dump. Info dump is where you'll mostly be though, because that is where the info are on your characters and stuff. Oh, and here's your journal. Ah, shit, you don't have access to it either. Oops. Right. Then let's just do it. Tokyo, then yeah, it works just like any other thing. So I wanted to get some extra characterization on Tokyo. I hope you don't mind. I gave her a last name, Ghoul. It's an anime reference. Tokyo Ghoul. It's the name of an anime.
Ano kaya? Tokyo Faye na lang. Para kapag kasi na.
Oh, and you have the ability to channel spirits now as well.
Yan, gusto mo?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't mind. She is your character and you have that right. Appearance and stuff. Making characters, unless
ko,
you're...
ano lang, 25.
Sure.
Not too old, not too young.
You don't have to put everything since not everyone's like me who are methodical and meticulous with their stuff.
Height ko is matangkad ako. Mga 165.
165 centimeters?
Yeah.
Epic.
Mataas ba yun for your girl?
I'm pretty sure for her age, yes. Just slightly above average, but damn it, why is everyone so obsessed with height? Height doesn't matter.
Yes.
Si Gerald meron siyang nilaro na 211 centimeters eh.
Grabe naman.
LeBron is still taller, I'm pretty sure.
Ang weight ko, 50 kilogram. Tama na yan for 160.
Sure.
Okay na. Ano tong arcana ko? Full?
Arcana. The tarot cards.
Channeling,
Why not?
Spirit channeling na lang.
Why not? Let's decide your arcana. The arcana is just there to provide extra flavoring. Like, the Fool represents someone who has infinite potential. You see? Your other companions, si Ryuken tsaka si Panacea, sila yung dalawang inano mo, parte na sila ng group mo. Yeah. I'll describe who they are later. Hold on. Dang it, I wish I organized these better. Let me get all the major arcanas, tapos randomly draw natin, tapos in-decide natin gamit yun. Kung anong klaseng character si Tokyo Faye. Boop. There's 21 of them in total. So, the campaign we're playing, I gave it a name.
Inaarkulan mo ba to?
I don't think there's a need. Plus, I'm afraid that if I do alcohol them, something might happen to the dice and they break or something. They're very clean anyway, usually.
Pag-alcoholin mo na si Kaloy bago siya umanda, para yung kamay niya yung kulin.
Yeah, that would be for the best. Alright, that's all the major arcanas, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, what? 18? May nawawala pa. There's supposed to be 22 of the swords. Here we go. There's the Hermit, so that's 19 now.
Tatlo na lang.
Yeah. Dang it. Now there's just 2 left. 21. Yeah, you can shuffle them now on your own. And there we go. 20. Shuffle them and pick one card, and that arcana will represent Tokyo Faye. Her fate, her personality, her destiny. Wait, fate and destiny are the same thing.
Okay, kuha na to.
Yeah, sure. Alright, it is, you are the magician.
The magician, yeah.
You are someone who is starting up on a new path in life and are filled with work and stuff. I forgot what it means, but something along those lines. Alright, and then we can like give a descriptive appearance as well as a description. Description just means their like backstory and history and personality and stuff. It just means you're supposed to put text there like appearance. Oops. Yeah, anything you want. Usually, since describing appearances is hard, I usually just ask Journal, do you know like any characters? Like what does this character look like
So,
that's similar
ano yung
to
text?
another
Ano yung
character?
text?
Like Journal just says,
Appearance?
oh, he looks like Jotaro Kujo and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yung text yung appearance.
yeah, and if you want.
Voluptuous, sexy, with high sex appeal.
Okay, what about their face, their hair color and stuff like
Talagang
that?
physical,
Yeah, just
blonde
physical.
hair,
Like for
Blonde
example,
hair.
it just has to be like a paragraph or something. Like for example, si Ryuken Lee, ito yung sinuhat ko. Ryuken Lee is a man of outstanding looks, a chiseled face, and a well-built body, and tall to boot. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got blonde
Tokyo
hair.
Faye. Tokyo Faye.
As you can see in the face image I gave him. Just an image
Yung
I
when
did
you
on
see,
YouTube.
ano ba yun, yung ano ka sa kanya, hahabulin mo siya ng tingin.
Yeah, well,
Has a high sex appeal na lang.
yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Has a high sex appeal.
Tall, slim, big badonkers, hourglass figure, whatever you wanna freaking call it. That's for her
With
body though.
An hourglass.
What about her
body.
face? Like, how long is her hair? What's the
Hourglass
hairstyle and hair color? And then her eyes, stuff like that.
Blonde hair.
Slim, crimson red eyes filled with
Blonde hair.
burning passion.
With kissable lips.
Beautiful, 10 out of 10 writing. You should
Ayan.
try being a writer too, mommy. Maybe we can work together. Alright. Last but not least though, I would like to talk about new mechanic. The description is, like I said, for personality and backstory. Kung meron kang naisip, go for it. Pero kung wala, that's where perks and flaws come in. It's a mechanic. You can put up to 2 of perks and flaws to a character. Perks and flaws describe as it says, yung perks at flaws nila, yung strengths at weaknesses nila. They have mechanical implications as well, but yeah, ito ang list ng perks at flaws. For example, sa perks, you have attractive. When you have this, it means one of your perks is that you are very good looking, and anytime your good looks can play a role, you get advantage to roles and stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll put attractive. Just one perk and one flaw will be good, but if you see anything else in here, you find you might want them.
Vagabond.
Vagabond. Having spent a significant time fending for yourself in the wilderness, you excel at surviving and navigating in the wild. You always know the direction of true north, and you can automatically find enough food to feed yourself, plus a number of additional people equal to your learning. Okay, sure. I guess you're a strong, independent woman.
Na maging ganyan ako. Attractive, vagabond.
Strong, independent. Alright, that's enough for the perks. Now, flaws, they don't have beneficial mechanical perks. Pero, kung ni-roleplay mo sila, since this is a roleplay game, you're supposed to roleplay. Kung ni-roleplay mo sila, pwede kayong mapansin, tapos i-reward kita ng legend point. All you gotta know is legend points are good to have, and you wanna have them. So yeah, it's sort of like a Faustian bargain. You do something bad, but you get something good in return that you can use at a later time. Like for example, if you're absent-minded, it could be that suddenly a fight breaks out, but you're still sipping your tea and you get left out of the fight.
Hindi ako pwede absent-minded kasi vagabond nga ako.
Yeah, then let's think of whatever else you might want to have.
Mood disorder.
What? You have depression or anxiety or something?
No. Kumbaga parang sa bagay.
What about greedy? Isn't that fitting? You did rob a bank and all.
Yeah, greedy. Pwede.
You like stuff. And you want the stuff. And you're even willing to betray your allies if it means you get more stuff out of it.
Tsaka vengeful.
Vengeful?
Kumbaga
Alright.
kapag may nangyari sa mahal ko sa buhay, kailangan ko sila pagigante.
I see. That's pretty cool. Alright. Then that's it for your perks and flaws. I think that's enough unless you still want to write down a description. Like, do you have like a backstory you want for Tokyo?
Ang backstory niya,
So far, her only backstory is there were some freaking mafia men who demanded money out of her, and then because of that, she had to rob the bank, and that's how everything happened. And
ang
why we're
backstory
here now.
niya, she lived with her mother,
Okay.
a single parent. She lived with her mother, and recently, her boyfriend died.
Oof.
Yun ang backstory niya. Kaya ano siya, vengeful.
Alright. And what about that whole thing where you freaking robbed a vault bank in the middle of nowhere?
Kasi nga, yun yung dating work nila ng boyfriend niya.
They
Tandem sila before. Kaya lang, nung last na pag-robbery nila, napatay ng mga polis yung boyfriend niya. So, she needs to continue what they started and para maghigante sa mga polis. And to help na rin her single parent mom. Kasi wala naman siyang alam na gawin eh.
led with
Gusto niya kasing bigyan
mother.
ng maraming pera mami niya. Gusto niyang ipag-travel mami niya, at
So-
to give a comfortable life with her mom.
So I would assume then that this single mother of yours does not know about your criminal
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
Just that you have a high-paying job somehow.
Mhm.
That's somewhat dangerous because you sometimes go home with bruises or something maybe.
Mhm.
You angered some gangsters at some point and they gave you a debt, so you had to rob a bank on your own one time. And that was yesterday's session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
that's
week?
pretty epic. Yep, last week's session. Wants her mom to live the good life. Soon enough, comes across two new friends, and
Yeah.
now she is the
May bago
founder
na akong team, di ba?
of Angel Seekers. Because that's the name of your business.
Ano?
The business that you run. I gave it a name. The Angel Seekers.
Angel?
Alright. Angel. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Paano spelling?
Update. If you go to the description. I updated it. I wrote your description for you.
Sa description ko.
Go to character sheet. Oh no.
Saan? Journal?
Yeah, go to Tokyo. Click mo si Tokyo, tapos merong lalabas na sa left corner,
Ayan.
character sheet tsaka note sheet. Alright, where are we? With that, let's begin the game proper or something, I guess. Alright, so the game takes place in what day, what month? In April of 2001, Tondo, Manila. It is 2001 Tondo, Manila is a dark and bleak world.
Yeah.
There is lots of crime and corrupt politicians and greedy corporations.
No.
And stuff.
There's a lot of addict.
There are, yes, lots of crime, drug, and also
Drugs,
everyone is poor, and the
Yeah.
rich just abuse their shit and let the poor stay poorer. Lots of evil happens. You guys are like in a decrepit apartment somewhere in the Tondo, Manila, and the three of you are watching the news while someone else is only listening because she is instead on a computer doing a lot of typing. And once again, 10 more new victims have been found of this recently now known as the Jack the Ripper, a serial killer who has gotten Manila, all of Manila at fear. No one knows his identity, but he's been killing lots of people. Yep, candy and Coke and Doritos are a staple of playing tabletop. I can't eat those since I'm always talking. So how do people fucking do that? It's magic. And to top it all off, there have also now been rumors. As you can see here in this picture, a picture appears on the TV screen. This was taken somewhere in the slums of Cunanan Street or something. As you can see in the corner, there's a man, but he doesn't look like alive, but he looks dead. But as you can see in the picture, they are walking. It seems there have been zombie sightings now. This isn't the only place. Apparently, in the Manila Medical University as well, someone saw an undead-looking guy escape out of one of the classrooms, the medical classroom thingies. Yeah, things are really shitty. But now that we're done with that, let's move on to less depressing stuff. Look at all these scandals happening with celebrities, and that's where you guys stop paying attention to the news. And then suddenly, Panacea is a girl working with you guys. So, you guys are the angel seekers. You guys are mercenaries. You guys run a dark web website. Only few.
Babae, lalaki.
Lalaki. Come on, you can see his picture. Does that look like a girl to ya? I-hover mo lang yung mouse mo kay Ryuken tapos makita mo yung face and stuff nila. I don't have a picture for Tokyo, but yeah, I can make something soon, next week maybe. So yeah, you guys are mercenaries for hire. Meron kayong website sa dark web, tapos nagsasend yung meron kang mga client, anonymous. They give you jobs, tapos meron kayong rewards para sa mga yon. And you accept those jobs, and that's how you do things.
Ano yun
Yeah, it was inspired for these things. I had a hard time trying to find the word. I was like, what the frick is the word you call people like this? It took me like 30 minutes to find out that, oh, it's mercenary. The word for this is fucking mercenary. Anyway, alright, I found a job. Here's with a client that's willing to actually pay us something nice. Let's do it. It is... Wait, where the hell is it?
What is this guy?
We got alright, they sent us a note. I'll be printing it. There, as you can see in the note, it's a bunch of numbers and letters strewn about and symbols strewn about. These are potential passwords. We're supposed to break into a company and steal some of their data. Once we send the data to the rendezvous, we can get our pay. What does everyone think? What do you two think of this job? And you can like, oh yeah, more sneaking and breaking in. I'm in for that. But of course, our decisions always have to be unanimous. One for all and all for one. That's what Ryuken says. So then, Tokyo, what do you think of this job? You're our leader after all.
Yes, we can do this.
Alright, then let's go. Yes, we should hurry then. I'll be providing backup from over here with our phones and stuff. We have until midnight to retrieve these shit. So yeah. Yeah, it's like in the evening. It's already in the nighttime. I mean, so yeah, you guys have to hurry. So with that, you guys take your car or whatever and drive off to the destination. it's nighttime now, and you guys, and there's like this tall company place, and now you gotta go into it. It seems there's only few people now. Whatever this place is, it's not very well guarded. It seems it's not even an actual official company. As you can see, the guards that are patrolling the area are carrying what looks like what seems to be illegal firearms that are normally not allowed to be, because the people patrolling aren't actually police people, but like black people with masks and stuff. Well, not black skinned people, I meant what they're wearing is black. No, wait, that still seems racist. Anyway, your first step is to try to sneak past security and get into the place. This is Panacea Medicine, Tokyo, and Ryukan. Are you there? Do you copy?
Yes.
Alright, so
We're here in the location.
I've done some digging and I've managed to get you guys a map. I'll send you a PNG of the map so I can show you where the database, that's where you guys are supposed to go, are. Good luck out there. It seems that's all the information I can get. The security, patrol route and stuff, I can't get anything. The rest is up to you. And so you get like a
Just
map.
need the map.
There's a database place, but another thing you notice in the map is there's like a storage place, and you can safely assume that in that storage place, or whatever the correct term for it is, that's where you can find more appropriate codes rather than the notes that you've been sent. You can try immediately going to the database, or you can try sneaking to that storage place first. Ultimately, that is up to you, but there is still the problem that you gotta sneak in. What's your plan? We can always just roll agility, but if you have some other ideas, then yeah. Alright.
Character sheet.
Yeah. I've only given you access to Tokyo for now. I'll be the one in charge of Ryukan and Panacea for now.
Inopen ko sila,
Now you can't open them.
Ayaw na ako maklose.
Huh? If you got a close, be sure to press update token. Oh, you just press OK. Update token.
So, saan na ako?
Alright then. I'm still, I'm still just the lead brute. I'm not very smart and stuff. The planning and stuff, that's up to you. What's the course of action? I'll do it as best as I can.
We'll just, iikutan muna namin yung building. We'll just check kung ilan yung nagra-rounds na guard.
Alright, reconnaissance first. There's a nearby abandoned building and stuff, and based on how many mirrors, if we climb that place, we should be able to get a good view of the place. Alright, so with that, you
Alam
guys...
namin kung saan mas magandang pumasok, kung sa front or back of the building.
Alright, so discreetly and casually, you guys go to this building, and then using some telescopes and stuff, you guys scout
Para mag-check, Scout
at the
muna namin
place, and you see stuff. What you see and how well and stuff. I believe it is time for a roll. I will say this calls for a perception roll.
Saan ako pupunta yung sa mga ganun mo kanina? Yung nakaraan?
Anong nakaraan?
Nakasulat yung mga agility.
That's in your character sheet. Just go
Saan
open
ako
up your
pupunta?
character sheet, tapos makita mo,
Character?
yeah. Sila yung nasa pinakataas attributes.
Attributes? Tapos, ano gagawin? Ayan
Hanapin
na.
mo. You're looking
Okay.
for perception. Alright, you will roll for your perception, Ryukan will roll for his perception. Where's my dice? Oh my god. Alright, this is a group roll. Only half of us need to succeed for everyone to succeed.
Ano? Ilan ang ano ko?
Ay, ano yung nakasulat sa ano mo?
Ano ba?
Perception.
Perception?
Hindi mo alam kung anong dice yung ginagamit. Alright,
Oo.
just tell me the number and I'll tell you what dice. 2 is 1d6. Hold on. let me write a thing for you. Can I borrow that pencil and notepad?
Visits.
The ball pen will do better. Mas malinaw yan. Sulatan ko sa'yo yung mga attribute dice. Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell do you write in these things, journal? Just gobbledygook here everywhere. We have a policy of no phones, but oh well. I use phones, but that's for playing music and stuff. Speaking of, I should play some sneak music, something intense.
Yeah.
We always play the intense music and stuff. Way too intense, maybe.
Yan. Wala, dapat hindi. Bawal yung intense na pag nakapasok na sa loob.
Yeah, here we go.
Mild pa lang kasi umiikot pa lang naman.
Yeah, here we go. Dungeon crawling music, I guess. Here we go. From 0 to 5 for now.
Okay, so 2 is 1d6. 4, 6, 8, 10.
Alright, so you guys notice a severe flaw in the patrol routes. Oh no, wait, you haven't rolled yet. But I have already rolled. I believe I rolled like a 12.
11.
Alright, that is more than enough. Scouting around, especially with this viewpoint, isn't all that hard. I'd wager it was like a 10 or 12. But yeah, you guys succeed. You notice a major flaw in the security, namely the back entrance seems to be the least guarded. Yes, and it seems to lead straight into the database. So if you try to take the back route, you can go to the database immediately. But the storage place, if you really want to be able to get the job done a little faster and more securely, then yeah, the storage place is a place that is a little more guarded. So, what do you want to do now?
Go to the back and to the back. Doon kami papasok.
Alright, that works for me. So, you just head straight into the database place?
No. I-check muna namin yung map bago kami bumaba ng car, bago kami pumasok. And then, pag nakita namin yung map na maraming blockings or maraming lalo especially dun sa room ng database.
What do you mean by blockings? Like walls and cover and stuff?
Mga tao, mga guards.
Like I said, you guys from the
So, ang gagawin
Reconnaissance.
ko, yung dalawa, hindi ko papapasukin. Pagagawain ko sila ng eksena para yung mga tao sa loob, magsilabas, sisilipin nila kung ano yung nangyayari sa loob. So ako, malaya ako makakapasok. Gagawa ako ng role-playing. Si Ryuken tsaka si Panacea,
Panacea isn't in here, it's just you and Ryuken. Panacea is still in the base. She's providing support from that's like her role. She's the navigator.
Computer.
Yeah.
O hindi yun, si Ryuken, nasa entrance siya, magtatanong siya, kung mag-ano siya. Magbibip-bip siya, magtatanong.
Alright.
Bibigyan niya ako ng enough time para makapasok ako ng walang problema.
Alright, sure, that works for me. Alright, so Ryuken drives up, you discreetly go off now, and then that's when Ryuken starts honking. Excuse me, can I get some help? There's some guards and they're like, what seems to be the problem here, mate? It appears I seem to be lost. Alright, you see here, this is like my Google Maps. I'm trying to find like this restaurant here. Would you guys mind telling me? I think my Google Maps is giving me bad directions.
Okay.
Why do people even bother with Google Maps if they just don't even bother following? Alright, so I'll show you some stuff now and place and stuff. Alright,
While
so,
Tokyo,
while that's happening,
nakapasok na siya sa loob.
you can roll for agility to get inside now. Since Ryuken is providing you a distraction, this gives you an advantage. Alright, allow me to teach you about advantage and disadvantage now. So, sometimes things are in your favor. In those cases, you get to roll with advantage. The opposite is sometimes true, where you sometimes are not in favor and you get disadvantage on your roll. When that happens, I say like a number, like you have advantage 1 or advantage 3.
Okay.
Based on that number, you roll an extra amount of dice. Like say, what is your agility?
3,
3. So you roll
8.
D20 and a D8. But you have advantage 1. Ang ibig sabihin nun is magro-roll ka ng extra 1 na D8. Tapos i-roll mo sila. Tapos i-keep mo lang yung pinaka-highest na D8 na na-roll mo sa dalawang D8 na ni-roll mo.
So, dalawa na sabay na ang D8 ko?
Yeah, sabay mo na. That's faster. I-keep mo lang yung
Wala,
highest.
parang 1. Ulitin ko?
Big oof.
Okay
No,
lang.
nope. That's them's the rules. Yeah.
7.
If disadvantage, it's the same thing, pero yung lowest dapat yung kukuhain mo. Eh, since dalawa naman silang 1, who cares? So, what did you roll?
8.
An 8 total?
Yeah.
Alright, so, I drew...
I failed.
Yes, that means you failed. You needed to roll a 15. Alright, so despite the things, you were sneaking, but then, you stepped into
Someone.
a can.
Yeah.
And then it made a clink noise like that.
Yeah.
And this causes them to turn around and stuff like that. And then they're like, hey,
alarm.
what the heck is up with that? And then they see you. And
No, they didn't see me. Buti na lang, biglang may tumalon na cat. Kumbaga sinave ako ng cat and then nakita nila, oops, it's just a cat. Okay, let's go, let's continue eating dinner. Kailangan ganon?
well, you did fail. There has to be some sort of bad thing that happens to you. Yeah, I can roll with success with a twist. Hold on, success with a twist. Alright. So, yeah, alright, fine. You make a noise, but there's a cat or something that saves you,
Yeah.
but they are still suspicious now. Alright, I believe we've given you enough instructions, man. We gotta go do something now. So, you were still able to sneak past those guys, but now they're a little bit more alert with that sound you've made. And now you can just gonna have to wait there and stuff.
Yeah.
So, now that you know that people are a little bit more on edge now, do you still want to risk trying to go for the storage, or are you just gonna book it to the database right away and
No, I will
risk
just go.
getting the codes
I
wrong?
will just go for it again. Try again.
Go for what? You've already...
Go to entrance. Antayin ko na ano sila. Na paging busy ulit.
Alright, but...
Kumbaga, I'll just wait in the dark and then if I see na okay na sila, kumbaga tapos na silang mag-worry, pag-check nila na, oh, okay, cut lang pala, let's go eat dinner again.
Alright,
Doon
so...
na ako pwedeng gumalaw ulit.
You lay low for a little while, but the security... Alright, fortunately, the security is very lax and lazy. They try looking around for anything suspicious, but they hear their thing grumbling and they're all like, who cares? Probably just that cat. I'm going home now and stuff, and yeah, we got wanna play some poker or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all
May
leave.
kumakain, may naglaro ng cards, kaya...
You didn't lose that much time in the end, fortunately. Alright, so now the security's lax again. What do you want to do now?
So I will try to enter in the room. The ano ngayon?
The storage or
The storage.
this database? Alright, so you go to the storage.
In the
Unfortunately,
database room.
You're gonna go try getting the things already?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're in the room now, and now you're gonna go get the codes and stuff. You take out your notes and you begin taking every numbers and trying out every password until you get all the correct information that you need.
Hindi, kausap ko na si Panasea. Sinasabi ko na sa kanya yung mga nakikita ko na, ito, ano mo.
Alright, so
Kung
the
paano
two...
natin i-unlock yung computer. Kung paano tayo. Kasi ipapasok ko yung USB ko eh.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. Alright, then the two of you are
Kailangan
working together.
Panasea.
You will roll for logic and Panacea will roll for her own. She instead will be
8?
rolling for learning.
Mag-roll din ako ng 8?
Yeah, ano ba yung logic score mo?
3.
Yeah, 1d8. Dang.
Ha! 3 and 1.
Alright, well the dice aren't in your favor. You guys take just a little too long and you're starting to regret not going for those storage to get the proper codes instead of relying on these notes. You take too long and you start in the midst of the code thingy, you start to hear footsteps. Someone might be trying to get into the database. If they see that like your notes or that the passwords are someone half finished typing some password, they might get suspicious. You gotta act and act quick. What do you wanna do? Things are looking a little bleak now.
Hindi ako pwedeng makipaglaban eh, kasi madami sila. Hindi rin ako pwedeng magpakita, kasi masisira ang buong plan. So what will I do? I will just... kailangan tapusin na yun within the midnight. Ano?
Usually,
Hindi, ang gagawin ko, yung papasok na yung isa, kakalabanin ko in silent. Kumbaga, sasakalin ko siya.
You're gonna try going for a silent kill then.
Silent fight. Kasi, pagpasok ng guard, nakita niya ako sa loob.
Alright.
So, dahil mabilis ang ano ko.
Yeah, fortunately, there is only one guard. And yeah, you try to sneak a peek. And yeah, there's just one guard and he seems to be headed this way. If you wait for the right opportunity, you can go blam, knock him out immediately. Yeah. Alright, so let's go for that then. You wait for the opportunity, he finally enters the door. Roll for agility for your stealth attack.
Agility again?
Yeah.
3. 8. 17 and 2. Mataas na.
Alright. 17 and 2, that is 19 total. Alright, I'm gonna argue that is enough. And holy shit, where am I? Oh, here I am. Alright, the guy goes in, you do him, and he's like, hey, what are you? And you blam, you suffocate him, and now he's knocked unconscious. And with that, you are able to finish the rest of the codes, and finally you get the codes. Alright. Meanwhile, Ryuken is in his car, he's like listening to some heavy metal music, and then suddenly the door opens and then you're like, I got it, baby, let's get out of here. And with that, that mission is completed. And you return, you send the files over, and they say they send you in your account the rewards and stuff. Yeah. It's a big old victory for you. Alright, so now I might want to mention a little bit about how money and the equipment and stuff works in this game. So rather than keeping track of your individual money, like, oh, you have $50 on your person and stuff, this game system instead uses wealth level, they say, where
the level of your wealth, where they just determine your highing position and stuff. So every one of you has wealth level 2. And wealth level 2 is yung mga examples dito: skilled laborer, town guard, first level hero. Tapos meron ding example na pwede nyong mabili. You can go to GM and go to the bookmark that says wealth overview para mabasa mo ng sarili mo. Punta ka sa mga PDFs.
PDF.
Tapos to GM.
To GM.
Tapos meron dyang bookmark wealth overview.
Wealth overview. Saan?
Oops.
Ayun, wealth overview.
Yeah. Lahat kayo wealth level 2. Ngayon, meron kayong nakuhang money, but
It isn't enough to raise you guys to wealth level 3, which is the same as a mayor and stuff. Exponential kasi yung increase it's like 10 times higher to be wealth level 3 than it is wealth level 2. It's not just
Ay,
like...
ito na yung mga naiipon namin, nagamit.
Lahat kayo wealth level 2. Tapos yung job na to, it still maintains your wealth level 2. So instead, I will reward you with a legend point for simply completing, which is represented with these chips. You can have up to 10 of them. You can use them at any time. Before you make a roll, magde-declare ka kung na maggagamit ka ng legend point. Tapos ibibigay mo sa akin yung legend point. Tapos mag-roll ka ng yung next na in-roll mo, merong advantage based on how many legend points you use, as well as a +1 for every legend point. So yeah. With that was another job done. Well done. It's now the next
successful job.
It's now the next day. You're in your home. It's a nice small home located in wherever. It's a small home, but it's nice and comfy. Your mom is watching the TV or something in her thing, maybe knitting, because typical. And you return home. It's late at night now. You return home late at night where your mom's already. So yeah, it's the next day and she's awake. You wake up last. You wake up late again because you did stay up late.
Yeah.
I see you return home late again. How was your work today, dear?
It's okay, Ma. I just need to eat breakfast. I'm hungry. Prepare some food for me.
Yes, I already got your breakfast. I assume once you're finished, you're gonna be heading back to work again?
No, I'll just stay here for a while.
I see. Well, since you're here then, mayhaps I would like to speak to you about certain things. I know your job is very dangerous, but it does provide plenty of money, and I am always saying this, but I am indeed always grateful. I know it has been a little painful and life is for us, but I want you to know that even without all this money, I'd be more than happy as long as you are honest and not keeping any secrets from me, dearie. That's all I really want. I am not long for this world anyway. I'd like to spend my last few days. Your mom has like a disease apparently now. That's canon now. Yeah, but yeah, it's still ultimately your life, and I want you to live it as freely as you can. If you enjoy what you do, and it's just a bonus that you can help me with the money, then go full steam ahead. Who am I to limit your liberty and freedom?
Thank you, Mama.
And with
I
that,
love you, Mama.
you guys do a group hug or something, and
With crying on the side.
isn't that quite foreboding? Alright, it's past lunch now and you're finally at the job. Ryu and Panacea are there. Ryu's like listening to more of his music,
Yeah.
just jamming.
Sila Ryu, tsaka si Panacea, nasa ano lang, nasa camp lang namin. Wala na, pareho silang ano, wala nang family.
Nah, they have their own homes as well. Panacea is like a college student and she's a rich kid, but she's deciding to do these jobs anyway for her own because she has her own agendas.
Yeah.
You've arrived quite late. We've been here for a while now, Panacea said, in doing shit, possibly. By the looks of things, she's just writing a report for her school.
Yeah.
So, what's on the agenda today for us? You can notice as there's been some talking, he pauses and this. Our leader's finally here. What's up? What took you so long? Actually, speaking of jobs though, there's something you should note, you should see as soon as possible. I wanted to talk to you about, but I wanted to talk to you about it in person. So, in our website, we received yet another client, and you're not gonna believe this. She shows you their latest request you've been
Yeah.
sent. Once again, it's from an
Yung
anonymous
email
claim.
sila nag-ano
Yeah,
yung email.
but
Walang
you
ano,
look.
walang identification, walang real identity. Yung nag-i-email.
I need to show you the reward first for this job. She scrolls down to the bottom for the reward, and then Ryu and you see the shit, and then like, holy shit! 500,000 pesos! Yeah, it's a big reward. Whoever this client is, they really want that job done. Alright, then what are we waiting for? What is this job anyway? It seems she wants us to retrieve a disc.
Again?
A literal vinyl disc, circular and black and stuff. And apparently this disc is located in a secret underground laboratory from the large corporation, Necromancy.
Wow, mas matindi na yung anuhin para namin.
Necromancy, huh? They have a secret underground? What are those guys anyway? They run a moritarium. Yun yung tawag sa kanila, di ba? Moritarium, yung mga gumagawa ng bangkay para ilagay sa graves and stuff.
Crematorium.
There we go.
Crematorium.
They run a cremation system, but they mostly their main business is in creation of medicine. The person who owns the place is like a really smart, really rich guy, and they make medicine.
Meron siyang hidden
But it seems, based on what this guy is telling us, it seems they're hiding something. And whatever it is, it's inside this vinyl disc. Well, they sent us a map and everything and the location of this underground thing. Apparently it's located in the sewers with a secret entrance and everything. That's already pretty shady, don't you think? Yeah, we have a map and everything. Once again, I shall simply be here. The rest is up to you two. Right. Let's go then. Let's go to the canals. There's a canal system nearby we can enter. So we'll just have to go there on foot. Are we unanimously agreeing to take this job?
Yeah, pero first, gusto kong i-ano sa team na lahat ng job offer ginagawa namin, even delikado or not. Ang hindi lang namin ina-accept ng job is pumatay.
Yeah.
Pag may nagpautas na pumatay.
Alright.
Pero pag sinabing magnaka, mag-rubber, you get this,
you give like a speech and stuff. Before we go do this high stakes, high reward, probably high stakes, high reward mission, I must say we are the Angel Seekers and our job is dangerous. And then Ryu's like, yeah, we know that. We came in, we do this job prepared to die. I'm mostly just doing this for the thrills. And Panacea here, although she is usually just here, she herself knows that she is just in as much danger as we are. And what's our motto again? We don't kill, and our ultimate agenda is to uncover the dark secrets of the world and stuff, right? take care of all those evil politicians and gangsters and stuff. Yeah, whoever these necromancy guys are, it's time for us and everyone else to know what they're doing. We're up for this. So, let's go. Alright. So, you arrive finally. You're in this canals. Alright, so according to the job, if I go touch this wall here and poof, it pushes and then an entrance
mga-
appears. And you're like, whoa.
May mga secret entrance.
Yeah. Damn. That's real
Tapos
shady.
na tayo. Pangalawang job na ulit. Gagawin natin.
Yeah, this is...
More done na.
Nah, we're gonna keep going because I plan on ending this in something real epic. Alright, let me play some fitting dungeon.
Kinlose ko na yung mga ano ko.
Yeah. Don't worry, we...
I thought we're done na.
Alright. Frick it. Alright, since the map and information you've been provided with were pretty concise, you were able to deftly and easily avoid all the patrols and stuff. But as you were on your way to the CEO's office, since that's where the disc is supposed to be, you enter a room to hide from some patrols, and while you're hiding and while the two of you are hiding and laying low, suddenly you guys hear a strange sound, a sound that no one in their life ever has to hear. It sounds like a person, only it isn't. It sounds like a beast, only it isn't. You hear footsteps, but they are slow, and rather than the usual clomp of shoes, these footsteps sounds like they're stepping on wet, muddy soil. And accompanying those muddy footsteps is a low, raspy voice. It goes a little something like this. It doesn't take you very long until this guy shows itself. It's a guy, but it's not a guy. It sees you. And then, you guys, from the lights, it's pretty clear and obvious what this guy is. Ryu's like, no way! The rumors! They're true! It's a zombie! What the heck is a zombie doing in this place? Immediately...
Yung palang ginagawa ng laboratory nila.
It seems so.
Sila.
Yeah. The zombie immediately grows into a fury and it begins rushing towards you guys. It's combat time. What do you guys want to do?
Paglaban.
Alright. I have my throwing knives and everything, but they're already dead, aren't they? So how does this fit into our agenda? Are we allowed to kill these guys? Tokyo, what's the plan?
Yeah.
Alright, fine by me. We're no philosophers anyway. Hi-ha!
If our life is at stake, then we need to fight back.
Alright. Zombies are pretty slow. The two of you get to go first. I'll have Ryu Ken go first once again, just so I can give you a brief explanation. Alright, so Ryu Ken uses his move action to move slightly further away from the undead, but still within range with his throwing knives. Once he stepped out, he will take out one of his throwing knives and throw it towards the zombo. No way in hell is he gonna touch that guy. He is mostly adept in hand-to-hand combat, but he ain't hand-to-hand combating a zombie. They're yucky, and what if they contain a bacteria?
Ano yung knife niya sa head?
Yeah, he's gonna aim for the head.
Gunshot.
Ooh, nice! A 6 and the 6 on my D6s, they both explode. Wow, they're all 6s, even my D20 is a 6. Alright, and that's a 3 and a 3, so that is 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3. That is a 24. Alright, it is a direct blow into the head. Blood and goop and flesh burst out from the undead guy as its head is torn off. It seems they're very fragile as that single knife throw, boom, their head goes away. They do like that. But even without a head, it seems the zombie guy is still alive. It doesn't have a head anymore, but it's still trying to go for you guys. Holy shit, they're persistent. I'll give them that. Alright, now it's your turn, Tokyo. What do? You gonna shoot them with your gun?
Yeah.
Alright,
Gonna shoot.
just give me an agility roll then.
Agility is 3.
Yeah. A single more blow should do the trick against this guy.
8 and 8.
Oh, your D8 exploded?
Yeah, 8 and
You
8.
roll another D8 and add it.
The 8 lang?
Yeah. So that is 16.
Wow. 1.
Alright, a 17. Alright. With that, you shoot it. You shoot the gun once again into the body of the guy. It explodes. Actually, bang, like that. And it explodes and it's no longer moving. Alright. Damn. I think I'm starting to know just what exactly is going on here in Necromancy. You know, when they named themselves Necromancy, they made it way too obvious that what they're doing is playing with the dead. I mean, come on, who names themselves Necromancy?
Ay, naihinga mo na si Mami, tsaka bunutin ko yung rice cooker.
Alright, sure, that's fine.
Kasi mag-ano yung ilalim ng rice.
Yeah, we don't want that. Well, this isn't all that different from Journal's bathroom breaks, I guess. There's not a single session goes by without either me or Journal taking a bathroom break in the middle of the session. And yeah, this is no different, only this time it's because of chores instead of taking a piss. Wait, actually you did take a piss too,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Okay, ano na?
Alright, so after that brief encounter, luckily it seems these rooms are soundproof. So whatever noise you guys made in here,
Yeah,
it didn't
kasi
reach the outside.
secret nga lang na may underground.
So with that, you head out of that room now that the patrol's out, and then
Ano nga yung
you,
kukunin namin doon?
a vinyl
Ano
disc.
yung mission?
You gotta retrieve a disc. You know, it's like this but bigger. You know what a disc is?
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever seen a vinyl disc? malaki sila tapos kulay black.
Parang yung
Lalagay mo sila sa
pang-record.
tapos merong scratch, tapos iikot-ikot sila sa scratch record na yun, tapos music plays.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so you guys finally arrive at the CEO's place. It seems no one is there, and there it is in a glass stand, the disc. It seems whatever is in that is in that thing. It's really important. Without any effort or worry, Liu Kang smashes the glass and steals the disc. Alright, you keep it. He throws it to you. Alright, and now let's get out of here. But then, as you guys were about to head out of the CEO office, you hear a voice. Oh my, it seems I have unwanted guests in here. You guys hear from behind you, and then you turn around, and then the two of you turn around. My, how quaint. It seems you guys were able to escape all of my detection. And if you guys did encounter any zombies, it seems you were able to survive. Hey, I know you. You're the CEO, aren't you? You're Skrillex. I know what you're up to now, and this disc will expose all of that from you. Oh? I wouldn't be so quick to be certain. First of all, how are you even sure what's in that disc is actually gonna reveal any of my secrets? And it's bold of you to assume you're actually gonna be able to get out of this alive. I have one last trick up my sleeve. You see, I possess a special ability. And, of course, I have an accomplice who also possesses a special ability. He is my right-hand man, and he's been helping me with my job. He's quite good at collecting bodies, you see. He snaps his fingers, and then he's like, heh, you called me? I guess I gotta kill someone else now. And then...
Sasabihin ni gagawin ko kayong experiment, your body will good.
You guys will make for good test subjects, and when you're done, I shall use my special ability. I have named it Thriller Night. Anybody I kill, or I can raise back from the dead to become zombies. Jack the Ripper, take care of them for me. And with that, he once again escapes from the shadow, and then Ryuken's like, wait, did I hear that correctly? Jack the Ripper? You're the freaking serial killer everyone's been talking about. Yeah, I mean, is it a surprise really that I work for this guy? He makes zombies, and I kill the people he turns into, and I kill people. It's sort of a, helpful relationship. I do the killing and protecting, and he gets to do what he wants. It all works out for the both of us. Anyway, since you're here, and I have a job to do, and if I don't do it well, I don't get paid, and I can't exactly deal with that, Time for you to witness. Everyone I've killed have witnessed this. But since everyone who's witnessed this has been killed, no one's ever really heard about it. But hey, maybe you guys can be the first to witness and get away with it. Allow me to show you my unique talent. Let me introduce you to my wolf and sheep's clothing. Suddenly, he emanates a dark aura. And then behind him, a large humanoid-looking beast appears. He's like a werewolf, only bits and pieces of him is covered in like white wool, sheep wool. And he's got a scowl, and then he's growling like that. This is my unique talent. You can probably see him. He's like a ghost guy thingy that appears behind me. As a result, we've given this ability a name. Skrillex also possesses one. Are you familiar with Sigmund Freud? He has this philosophy that people possess with them the un-id, un-ego, and the super-ego. This spirit, we've named it un-id because it is an accurate representation of the human soul, their id. Their natural instincts without the outside forces of the ego and the super-ego. And my id gives me the ability to do this. And with that, he lunges forward. The wolf guy is lunging towards you guys. It's a fight now. And I guess he gets to go
dalawa
first.
kami ni Ryu, magtutulungan. Diba?
Yeah. Alright, you guys have your guns ready. And he begins rushing forward. His wolf guy close behind him. The claws of the wolf guy wolfman guy like this, ready to pounce at you as soon as he gets in range. Alright, he's faster than the two of you, so he gets to go first. Click on select map and go to combat zone. Since whenever there's major...
Select map.
Nasa top right.
Ah, yan. Okay. Tapos, combat 3, combat zone.
Yeah. Click mo yan, tapos that's where we are. Alright, so he shall move in close to where you guys are. And then he shall attack.
Wala pa.
Alright. You look like an easy and beautiful prey. And he attacks. He goes for Tokyo first, since she seems like easy prey. Ooh. I rolled a 34, targeting your guard. Your guard is an 18, so minus 18 means, yeah, that's gonna deal a lot of damage. But luckily for you, there is this action. You can still take actions even if it is not your turn. You may take one interrupt action. One of those types of actions is a defend action. Alright, so obviously Ryukan isn't gonna. So for now, I'm gonna make it so that he's the one who makes the defend action. He's like, Tokyo, watch out!
Yeah.
And then he makes a defend action in your stead. He will take the hit for you. Using might, he will try to block out that attack as best as he can. That is an 18. Your guard is already 18.
Wow.
Well, I'll rule that it's Ryu who takes the hit instead. Then he takes 3 of his hit points are reduced, and now he only has 2 hit points remaining. He takes a severe blow, he gets a massive scratch, and blood starts in his chest. Oh no, so sad. How brave of you, but sadly for you, my wolf in sheep's clothing has one other ability. Anytime, even if you do manage to survive, you are now inflicted by my wolf's curse.
Oh.
Slowly but surely, you're gonna die. So even if I am not able to kill you, you'll die sooner or later anyway. And Ryuka's like, frick, things aren't looking good for us. You're sweating bullets now.
Yeah.
Ryukan's badly damaged, and this guy seems super duper powerful, and there's not much you can do. But then suddenly, you hear a voice inside your head, and then you start to feel the disc you're holding, it's starting to shake and glow. You hear a voice. It sounds like a gentle young woman's voice. You will not let this stand, will you? Will you simply allow for your journey to end here? No, of course not. You have the determination. You have the ambition. Then surely you must have the power. Insert that disc inside yourself and reveal yourself the answer and the ability with which you will need to fight back. And as if on instinct, after hearing that command, you insert the disc inside your head, and then it slots in as if you're a music player. And then Jack's like, what the? You inserted the disc, but no, that can only mean. And then suddenly you glow in power, and the thingy manifests inside you. You feel to be continued.
Yeah. Naging powerful na rin si Tokyo.
Yeah. And with that power, we will do next week.
Wow.
How is that?
Continued.
Yeah. You like what's happening so
Yeah.
far? Alright.
Parang series
Yeah.
Series.
Yeah, this is what we call campaigns. Yeah.
Okay.
We're done now, so you can go prepare dinner, lunch and stuff. I'll be there. This was epic. I had fun too.
Me too. Gumaganda na.
Yeah. So
Nagiging intense na and exciting.
Tawag namin sa series na to, Identitatem Discrimine. This is the fourth Identitatem Discrimine. It is Latin, Latin, I believe, for identity crisis. And yeah, in this universe, there are these special abilities called IDs. And now you're gonna have one too.
Wow, powerful na ako.
Yeah.
Wait lang.
And what's happening? Woohoo! That was epic.
My body is burning up and I'm feeling useless. I'm in a dance, it's endless. Will you fall or will you join us?
We have this Bluetooth mouse, but it has no battery, and also it's freaking broken.
Ha? Bakit naman battery lang?
Every now and then when you left click, it doesn't actually left click.
Ano
So
yung battery ba niya? May battery ako dyan.
Journal has to deal with, I don't know man, this thing is really hard to open, but maybe you can try. So yeah, Journal, you have to deal with this trackpad. Well, why are you moving the thing around?
Hindi ko buksan.
Yeah, mahirap talaga siya buksan. Wala, ba't ayaw nga sumara?
Kaya nga eh. Kaya dinili ko tuloy siya ng ganyan. Nakahang.
Holy crap, you must be on a whole new level of inadept to do something like that. Yeah, even Journal can't do that, and he also sucks with computers. Alright, I should end the recording now. Oops, 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 oops.